Dynasty Gang was good. Oh, it's the wrong channel. What's up, my people? Back with another video. I ain't gonna waste any of y'all time. If you clicked on this video, you already know what I'm about to show you. I have a 2021 Model Y long range.
I don't know if I'm okay. I don't see the light of day. Looking up to higher ground, thinking that'll be your sweet escape. These days gotta schedule the romance. They say that love is a slow dance. A short bike ride to the crib using no hands. Oh shit, it feel like I'm floating, but I'm falling with both eyes closed when I let the world spin. Testing the water, she got my nerves tense. Back when I ain't even have a purpose, I was so eager to learn some things. Anxiety bring out the worst in me. Society paint me as enemy. My niggas making it by that remedy. I'm more occasional, don't do it regularly. Backs under my eyes, weighing down heavily. Mama been worried, the devil allegedly deep in the plan. Subconsciously wanted it since I was 10. I thought I was sharp on my scroll and my pen think it did. So mama found shit at them legs. She told me that's not who I am. But nowadays I put on for the fam, see it when I can. I'm surrounded by my feelings, I'm stuck on a Ferris wheel. I bet I perish.
So over on my Instagram, I did a poll and I said, who wanted to see more information or a detailed video of my Model Y Tesla? And the responses, the DMs, everything I got was overwhelming with people just curious, interested. And I figured, you know, why not make a video sharing and just giving you guys a quick overview of everything that I love about the car. Spoiler alert, I have zero negatives. Zero. So if you're looking for a pros and con video, this won't be it. I've had the car for about 5 to 6 months. I'm not going to say that there aren't any cons to these cars or this car in particular, but I haven't experienced any yet. So I figured why not start off with some of the questions I get the most. Make sure I'm focused. You guys can see me. One of the main questions I get asked is, you know, how do you charge it? How long does it stay charged? And that's simple. You can charge it at your crib, like me. I have a 220 outlet charger right here. This comes with the car, Tesla charger. And you plug it up right in the back charging port. Let me show you guys. I backed the car out because it's kind of dark in my garage and the sun ain't helping me out at all today. Yeah, charging port right here, and that's where you charge it. So my car gets about 326 miles from empty to full, or from 0% to 100%. And for reference, we took it on a road trip. I live in Virginia. We took it to a road trip to Myrtle Beach, which is in South Carolina. So it was like a 5.5 hour drive. The navigation system on the car is dope because when you put in your address or your destination address, it'll map out which charging stations to stop at along the way, what percentage you'll be at each charging station, or if you were to not stop at any, what your percentage will be when you got to your destination. So it's really no excuse for people to, you know, I got my homie, but what do you do if you run out of charge in the middle of nowhere? I'm like, well, same thing you do if you run out of gas. You know, start cussing and kicking rocks. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. That's it. I mean, and he's like, well, no, if you run out of gas, you can walk to the gas station with a can, and that's true. That is true. If you run out of gas, I'm not gonna cap. You run out of gas or run out of charge in one of those, it's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a late night and early morning because you're gonna have to call. If you're still under warranty with Tesla, you know what I'm saying? They got the roadside assistance and all that. You call them, they'll come tow you. Take your cord with you at all times. You can charge up somewhere else locally, a little spot or whatever. Or if you know you have AAA and all them type of people, they can come get you. The moral of the story is just plan accordingly and don't run out of charge. Like that question to me is a little confusing because you would never, I ain't gonna say you would never, a responsible person who's traveling, they would plan out their trip. They wouldn't just get in, we'll figure it out on the way. Like, nah, come on, man. Like, you can't do that in this. This ain't no we'll figure it out on the way whip, man. I'm sorry, it's not. So this isn't necessarily a question I get, but I want to show you guys the inside, and then I'll show you back to the outside. This whole roof is glass, which is dope. It's fire. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful in here. You can see the sun, the clouds, the stars, and everything. Now, the issue with that is the whole roof is glass. That thing can get hot. When I bought the car, the front windows had 0 tint. So I'm adjusting the light, and it's really cloudy out here. The front windows had 0% tint. The back windows had, I believe, 35 or maybe, I think they had 35 on the back. Could be wrong, maybe like 40 or something like that. Anyway, zero UV protection except for the glass roof. So the car got super hot. I promise you, it had to have been at least 3 weeks before I was like, nah, I got to get the windows tinted. This is, well, I was about to say, I'm not going to tell you what percent. Matter of fact, nah. I'm not going to tell you the percentage that I put on here, but I will just say if a cop pull up beside me, I'm rolling everything down. Another question I get asked is, you know, how does the screen work? Some people call it an iPad, and there's no dash. So basically, all of your controls are going to be on this screen. Anything you need to do, lights, headlights, minor and auto. Let's see if I can get your focus there. Minor and auto, I keep my fog lights on, dome lights, auto, etc. And that goes for everything, man. Locks. This is showing you, you know, key cards, our cell phones are, well, that's another thing. I'll get into that later, but your cell phone is your actual key. Your display, any changes you want to have there with the brightness, and so forth and so on. Driving. So this is pretty cool. So with the driving modes, for acceleration, you have chill and you have standard. Now standard is go, like if I'm not mistaken, and I'll flash if I'm incorrect, but I believe this model goes from 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds, either 3.4 or 3.6 seconds. And I don't know if you know cars like that, but if you've ever driven a Tesla, test driven, or if you own one, you know that acceleration, man, is insane. It's an electric car, so there is no like rev up. It's automatic. Like it sinks you back in your seat. So I have mine on standard. Steering, I have sport. I like to feel the road. Stopping mode, hold, and then you have roll and creep. Now that goes with the regenerative braking. Now the good thing about this is when you're driving and you want to stop, all you have to do is just take your foot off the gas. You don't have to push the brake at all, and all of that energy goes back into the battery. It's called regenerative braking, and that's what I have it on right here. Now if you were to change it to roll, you would get more of that rolling motion. You take your foot off the gas and you kind of get that rolling stop a little bit, and then you still kind of have to press the brake. Creep is like a normal car. You take your foot off the gas and you'll creep up a little bit. With this, if you take your foot completely, as I have it now with the hold, if you take your foot completely off the gas, the car will brake all the way. So when you're coming up to a stop sign or anything like that, you're creeping your foot. When you come up to a stop sign or anything like that, you're creeping your foot off of the gas and then slowly stopping. You don't got to press the brake at all. Now, the good thing about this, you're probably like, man, why are you going through all this trouble, blah, blah, blah. Think about it. This is saving your brake pads. When I drive, it's rare. It's a rare occasion that I have to like maybe slam on my brakes. I think we've got like 4,000 miles on the car. We've had it for like 5-6 months. I think I've only had to slam on my brakes one time. So other than that, I'm using the regenerative braking, man. I'm coming up off the gas. I'm saving my brake pads. The brake pads are gonna last longer. I don't got to worry about oil changes, transmission fluid changes. I ain't gonna worry about none of that, man. And once you realize all that, you understand, okay, yeah, I can get used to just lifting up and lifting up and lifting up. The money you're gonna save on brake pads and stuff, I mean, it's easy. It's easy to get this down packed. It took me maybe by my 3rd time driving, I had it down. I love it. I love it. This is by far the funnest car I've ever driven in my life. The speed that you get from the acceleration, and this isn't even the performance one. The performance one goes, I think, like 0.6 seconds faster than this one, 0 to 60, but fastest car I've ever driven, funnest car I've ever driven. I done beat, you name it, I done beat it. Porsches, I mean, I done beat them all. It's fun, bro. Like, I can't even, I'm smiling, cheesing, looking like a goofy right now because I just can't stop. Like, it's amazing. Test drive one. They're not as expensive as you think, trust me. Just test drive one. They have a Model 3, X, Y, and X. We just ordered the X. That'll be here in January. So, you know, just test drive one, bro. I promise you. I don't think I'm ever going back. I know for a fact that my kids will only drive electric. I'm already planning, you know, my son is 12, so I'm already planning in the next 4 years, if they don't come out with another car that's like, I don't know, I don't want to say cheaper than the Model 3, but cheaper than the Model 3. That's definitely what he's getting, and I think it's on the way. Of course, the Cybertruck is coming. I got my eyes on that in the next like 3 to 5 years. And then I'll be getting him whatever the Tesla car is. I really don't think that they'll be driving an engine car. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Yo, so I'm in here editing and realize I didn't even record an outro. Wild. But if you liked any part of this video, you guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for your boy. I'm trying to run up this channel to 1,000 likes so I can get monetized, you know what I mean? So if you could help me out with that, I appreciate you. And of course, I got you on the back end. We're doing a giveaway for like $100 Amazon gift card, $100 Cash App, whatever you need $100 on, or whatever type of money app you got, Zelle, Venmo, we got. So if you guys help me get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll help y'all put a little bit extra change in your pocket, and we can rock out like that. I'm gonna get out of here though, so I can finish editing, and then, I mean, it's so late, bro. I got so much stuff to do. I gotta wash my hair. We gotta pack. We headed to Florida in like a day. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here though. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. And if you want to use my Tesla referral code to get a free 1,000 supercharger miles, I'll leave that down in the description below. Just a disclaimer, you get a free 1,000 miles, I get a free 1,000 miles. And that's if you're traveling and you don't have that charger, like I was mentioning at the crib, you can use it for gas stations when you're out and about. 1,000 miles, man. Like I said, I'll leave it down in the description. And if you want to see more Tesla videos, you know, subscribe to your boy, gang.
Looking up to higher ground, thinking that'll be your sweet escape. These days gotta schedule the romance. They say that love is a slow dance. A short bike ride to the crib, using no hands. Oh shit, it feel like I'm floating, but I'm falling with both eyes closed when I let the world spin. Testing the water, she got my nerves tense. Back when I ain't even have a purpose, I was so eager to learn some things. Anxiety bring out the worst in me. Society paint me as enemy.